You didn't ask her how could she have a boyfriend with how ugly she was? You didn't ask how many boyfriends she ever had? You didn't say any of that. They're just making that up on you. Just lying.
All right, folks, buckle up. This one's about to get intense. The defendant, John Jones, isn't just facing any charge. He's accused of murder, and the judge. She's already hinting this isn't going to be a routine hearing. Watch how quickly this bond hearing turns into a deep dive into Jones' behavior and mental state.
Let's see. John Jones, did you receive the jail incident report?
I did see some John.
You might want to take a minute to review those before we go forward with your client. Definitely have an issue. All right.
I can understand that. I did. Not pretending to browse.
You did.
I got them yesterday. I browsed through some of them. We did meet briefly yesterday.
Thank you. All right, sir, you are John Jones. And Mr. Jones is charged in cause number 25 DCCR 0523 with the offense of murder. And
when a judge reads charges like this, every word matters. Murder and unauthorized use of a vehicle. I mean, two separate cases, one violent, one property-based. But here's the twist. Defense counsel is trying to lower his $800,000 bond, something that's rarely granted when a murder charge is on the table.
Mr. May. And in cause number 24, DCCR 2431, with the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle, Mr. Wilkerson has filed a motion, just in the murder case, correct? That I reduce the bond.
Yeah. That was today.
So make sure. It looks like in the motion it shows the murder is set at $800,000. And Mr. Wilkerson, do you intend to call your client or other witness?
You're all right. I just need to see my client and also John.
Mr. John, best you can, raise your right hand. Or Jones, I'm sorry. Do you swear from the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. You can go ahead, Mr. Wilkerson.
Ms. Jones, you are obviously the same John Jones charged with murder. You are charged in separate offense with unauthorized use of motor vehicle. Correct. And how long have you been incarcerated? For 3 months. And during time, has that time you had the murder charge during the entirety of that time? Is that correct? Now, the person who actually pulled the trigger with regard to this offense has pled guilty and been to that correct? And that was to 30 years. Is that correct? And he was on parole at this time, correct? Until previously, we got 24th of July, you're not 35, correct? Now, during the time that you have been incarcerated, you have had some months to run you with that with regard to somebody.
Think about it. If you were the judge, would you trust this guy's word given the violent nature of the charges? Drop your thoughts below. Should mental health struggles influence bond decisions?
And obviously, the court is going to lower your bond and how be able to behave or would behave in the community at large works grant a reduction in your bond. There are some concerns, and so I would like to give you the opportunity to speak to those concerns, and I would encourage you to emphasize that the court might be able to impose that you would be ready and young to follow, that might curb some of those concerns to the court while the case remains pending.
Go ahead.
The right thing is going on. Doing right. What is give you a bonding? Not those applications. You know, what's in the bar? I'll be. I'm following the thing. On the case. Anxiety, depression, and things of those nature.
So you have your medications now? So what, anxiety and depression don't make you say things like, you didn't say.
Oof, that's a rough moment. He just admitted to threatening an officer with hot water. While in custody, for context, that's considered a serious disciplinary infraction. In jail, it's one of those moments that can instantly destroy any chance at leniency. You can feel the judge's patience running thin.
Those things? You didn't ask her how could she have a boyfriend with how ugly she was? You didn't ask how many boyfriends she ever had? You didn't say any of that. They're just making that up on you. Just lying. Have to be lying. You didn't threaten just a couple weeks ago an officer that you were going to throw hot water if she didn't call somebody? You did threaten to do that? Okay. Did you say at one point when y'all were getting in trouble that what it had to do with somebody giving a Bible back to another person? You inserted yourself in something that wasn't about you, and you said, that's what's wrong with y'all officers. Y'all think we on y'all time, and I'm not. So you don't think you're on their time when you're in jail? Didn't they make that up too? Respect is given both ways. And so you think you deserve respect with how you're acting. I got pages of incident reports. And it's pages only starting in June. We're talking about pages over just the last 2 months. Fighting. You've been in at least 2 or 3 fights, right? Yeah. Coleman?
Yeah. John, what did you do with me after being and when did you stop the robbery? Yes, Your Honor. These questions obviously go to the guilt and aspect of the
He opened that door when you asked him about the shooting and who the shooter was. And the co-defendant.
You couldn't sat around. You never decided to. You couldn't sat around before you shot. Or you know. Yeah, you know, you know. You believe it wasn't when you actually when he never shot you, when you didn't know. Where it was one as far as the blind you were already under bail for relocating 2 people in Union League and also very rehabilitation for no saying to go out. You targeted off. You also included the rate before. Solving the phone saying, correct? Okay. Another you don't get. Day in a rate. Another day in a rate.
So now the defense pivots. They're hinting at possible mental health evaluations. This move could buy Jones time or even lead to a competency hearing. But remember, mental illness isn't an automatic get-out-of-jail-free card. It just changes how the case proceeds. Smart play or a desperate attempt? You decide.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Book.
Yeah, Sharon, we gotta circle back over some of those. Just to be clear, future, Trevor, no. You seem as a gentleman who was shot, correct? You were staying at Nixon's house when Trevor Green came. And in fact, yeah, and Trevor Green initially told officer that you had discharged the weapon, killed Nixon, correct? However, even he corrected that statement. Ultimately, admitted that it was he who had the weapon, correct? On that evening, he took your phone, correct? And he provided you the firearm that had belonged to Nixon, correct? Now, you are asking about an agreement to rob Nixon of a fire. And whether or not an agreement was ever reached. What point or at any point, and if so, how did you learn Mr. Green's intent of removing or taking firearms that had been in Nixon's possession? What you say around that night, 1, 2 o'clock? What is it exactly that you were told at that time? And how did you respond? And so, just very briefly, you yourself, Trevor Green and Nixon, had the three of you grown up together? Yes, sir. Yeah. Now, Trevor Green had just been released from prison, is that correct? And is it the case that Trevor Green was actually...
And there it is, bond denied. The judge isn't buying the defense's argument. Between the violent record, in-jail behavior, and the ongoing murder charge, she's drawing a hard line, but what do you think? Was this the right call, or did Jones deserve another shot with closer supervision? Let's talk in the comments.
Coming into town, spend time with yourself and with Nick. Trevor Green, when he came into town, he was with his girlfriend, is that accurate? Okay.
Okay, we're not trying to put. I gave you some leeway. I gave him some leeway. I'm not gonna. I understand. There's obviously some differences in opinion as to what happened and who's culpable. So that's all going to be for a jury or for you guys to look out.
A couple more totally different directions.
Totally different direction.
All right. Now you said you were getting your medications on the 21st. What medications are you speaking of? Supposed to be taking Shredder and Johnson and it's supposed to be giving me another second year for So, while you have been incarcerated at Jefferson County Correctional Facility, the psychiatric or psychological staff provided by contract have made a determination that you actually have audio or visual hallucinations. Okay. Your Honor, as a result of that, we will need to request.
Just call the ticket.
Yes, sure. I'll have to.
All right. And you said you had another witness. Can you proffer what that witness would be testifying to for me?
Your Honor, that would just be his mother, Anisha Johnson, who's a little bit of support she would be able, and she would really be inability to raise funds.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, and thank you everybody here. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay, anything else?
Really,
Go ahead, sir.
I thought we could argue the state fact and the composition. But I thought I believe so I see I thought it was still back. Yeah, trying to take it. We can't
See you. This case.
it's your